he's broke, and he's willing to sell the country for $1 in order to make whatever he needs for himself.
We are seeing a DOJ that is weaponized in many ways against the American people, President Trump being a key target of that.
A jury of his peers has decided on this case. It's not in the hands of Congress, so I think that people should obey the law.
The judicial process needs to take its course. We need to make sure that everyone is held accountable for their actions. No one's above the law, and no one should be treated differently.
The concern is that it seems very punitive, directed in a political way, and it's something that it seems overwhelming considering the court decision, and I don't know anyone who could put up that kind of money.
You cannot and should not be able to run for Congress without disclosing all your liabilities. What are his liabilities? It's a risk for democracy if you don't know that. If he didn't want to get his property seized, if he didn't want to be fined, he shouldn't have committed crimes.
I think it's a travesty of justice. Every defendant has a right to appeal a court verdict, particularly one as utterly political as this one is. He's been denied that right. That's a violation of our Constitution. That's a threat to every American because those same forces can be turned against anyone if this is allowed to stand.
I think it's absolutely horrible. We have nothing in our history that anybody could even refer to that would say this is the way we handle things like this. I think it's obvious to the American people now what's going on.
It's $500 million, so that isn't there? If it was anybody, the court would be working with them to figure out a way to appropriately structure the bond for the appeal. If it was $500 million, so of course they work with them.
It's outrageous, and actually, it's worse than that because then it has a chilling effect on anybody in New York. You better keep your mouth shut. You better not go against a Democrat rule, because if you do, then the same thing that can happen to Trump is going to happen to you. So it's even more serious than just the president himself. It's really an affront and an attack on your First Amendment rights as an individual and as a citizen in this country to speak your mind and to support whoever you want. That's the real issue going on with the Trump $500 million settlement.